Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the Music and Technology Seminar at Carnegie Mellon. My name is Riccardo Schulz, and I will be your host for many of these seminars. So today will be probably a short seminar and an easy one. I'm going to introduce some of our colleagues and the faculty. Like, oh, you can introduce yourselves. We have our audience here, and we have also our audience online. So I'm going to start by introducing one of our most important people on the planet for us, and that is Nick Vlahakis. His name is on our studio door over there. And Nick, if you're there, do you want to say hello to us?
Yeah, it's on. Nick, you're muted.
Sorry. That's what happens when you get old. I'll give you a 2-minute summary of how I got here. I got my master's degree in engineering at Carnegie Mellon. I'm a refugee from the 60s, so that's when everybody had a garage band. So I played guitar. I was terrible, but we had one good player, so we sustained. But when I retired, I set up a scholarship in computer science, a relatively good-sized scholarship in computer science and in engineering. And I was going to do it after I retired. I was chief operating officer of an aerospace defense company, but I decided my mom was ill, so I decided to do it while she was still around. So I set up a scholarship there at CMU. And the gift-giving people must be all MBAs because they know how to market. They found out that I had a recording studio in my house. I set it up because I was going to be a terrible guitarist the rest of my life. So I decided with electronics, I'd get set up one when I retired, which I did in my home. And they said, you got to come meet this guy named Riccardo Schulz. And next thing I know, they pumped me for a few bucks. And there's the studio. And it's the best thing I ever did. And it would never happen without Riccardo. He was there was some other things happening. Also the music department, the dean and everything at the time. I did it about over a decade ago, but it's been nothing but plus. You've got a great teacher. Those of you in the class, take advantage of it. He tells me how screwed up I am along the way on my own periodically. He gave me a compliment once. I didn't know what to do with it, but he said, you recorded that is the question, he said. And he said, you nailed it. So he's good. And I know some of the other players now. That's my 2-minute history.
Thank you, Nick.
And I won't say another word.
Okay, I'm going to start with someone who's in our room here. This is Rich Stern. He is a professor in many different schools. So do you want to stand up and tell us something about yourself?
Am I on camera?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
No, the camera is.
The camera.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Well, thank you, Riccardo. And I've been here for a long time, since 1977, which is longer than anybody except maybe not Nick. I don't know when Nick was here. But and I've also known Riccardo forever, since I think 1978. He recorded many of my early recitals at Pitt. Anyway, I'm here. My home department is electrical and computer engineering. I also have courtesy appointments in computer science department and Language Technologies Institute, and I do some things there, especially in the LTI. And for the last couple of decades, the music school has been kind enough to give me an appointment as an artist lecturer. One of the people, along with Riccardo and the others that we'll meet, who are working to coordinate this program. I also want to say that we all have a tremendous debt to Riccardo and also Tom Sullivan, whom you'll meet shortly, for pushing the department. And of course, Roger, I don't want to omit you, but I especially Riccardo has really been, in my mind, the instrumental force in keeping things going and keeping us all together. So thank you. I want to be able to say that to you while I'm still alive. So, anyway, for years I've been teaching courses mostly in the signal processing sequence, signals and systems at the undergraduate level, and then digital signal processing, and then the fairly prosaically named advanced digital signal processing. Many of you in the room and on the screen have been through these courses, and I still advocate passionately for learning signal processing, even though it seems like the world is stampeding toward machine learning. Believe me, signal processing is still worth knowing, especially in this kind of field. My own research has been in auditory perception, and my original work was in binaural hearing, and also for many years I've been doing research in signal processing to improve recognition accuracy of speech recognition systems in difficult acoustical environments. That's probably what I'm best known for. What else can I say? In the context of music and technology, I've supervised a number of M&T projects. Typically, they've been in some form of music information retrieval or score following, or somewhere in between. And I might also mention that I perform from time to time on harpsichord and solo and chamber music performances. You may see me someday on one of the stages. Anyway, thank you very much for the platform. I hope I didn't go beyond my 2 minutes.
Rich Stern made very short news over his harpsichord playing. I've known him for many years as a harpsichordist, and he is a concert level harpsichordist, listening to all the other things that he does. Okay, Roger Dannenberg, do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, hi everyone. I'm Roger Dannenberg. I'm emeritus professor, mainly from computer science, and with appointments in or former appointments maybe in music and art. And I've been doing computer music research for a long time, and I guess my main calling card in the area is I am a co-creator of Audacity, which I'm sure many of you know about and have used. Lately, I've been doing work on computer accompaniment, which is kind of something I started doing decades ago, and I'm kind of getting back into work on it, trying to improve algorithms, and we're performing chamber opera in November with about a half hour of music with a piano as the main instrument the computer will be following. And what else? So I'm also working on some interactive pieces for trumpet, and interested in using machine learning in music for real-time tasks, mainly because I think it's an under researched area, and one that's kind of more open to academics than building large models that cost $1 million to train. So I'll stop there.
Roger hinted, but didn't expand on the fact that he's actually an accomplished trumpet player, both classical and jazz. And I've heard him play many times, and I have yet to hear him play a bad note.
Don't believe any of that.
In addition to Audacity, it should be mentioned that Roger is one of the 2 individuals who are generally credited with co-inventing score following many years ago in the early 80s.
Okay, Tom Sullivan, are you there?
I am here. I am the worst musically trained of all of my colleagues in the music and technology program, but I've just always been bitten by the bug and been passionate about the technical side of music since I was in high school, and started playing guitar, started building pedals and things like that, and got very interested in combining my love for electronics, which I had since I was like 9 years old, with music stuff. And so when I got here at CMU in 1981, which is what, 44 years ago now or something crazy like that, one of the first things I encountered was a lecture series that had been put together by, I think, Rich and probably Roger, with a bunch of computer music composers that had come to campus, and I had never heard of this kind of stuff, like people putting this together. And some of the people that I saw there, one of the people I saw there was a guy named Barry Verco, who was here from MIT, and he went on to be my advisor at MIT for my master's degree after I finished at CMU. We didn't have anything like music and tech at here at that time. Roger and Marilyn Thomas had started computer music classes, so I took Roger's computer music class. Stuffed on the side of the alumni concert hall, we had a little studio with a 4-track tape machine and a really cool ARP 2600 synthesizer, which I wish still existed. And then Roger's sort of first iteration of computer music tools on a PCXT that we used to do MIDI stuff and some algorithmic composition stuff, which was really cool. When I got to grad school, Rich Stern was my thesis advisor in grad school. I did microphone array work for speech processing stuff, but I also was really still interested in the music and audio processing. Rich taught me signals and systems as an undergraduate, so that's how I met him as well. And I really got interested in, hey, why aren't we doing computer music or doing music and technology type stuff here at Carnegie Mellon, because other schools were doing it. And so I approached Riccardo, who I had met at Studio Creative Inquiry a few years earlier, and we decided to pursue trying to get this program started in the mid-1990s. Took a few years. Finally, in 2008, largely with Nick's help with the studio, that was a huge boost to getting the programs off the ground in the first place as well, because we didn't have a real recording studio until Nick came in and really helped out with a lot of that, moving that along. We finally got the programs going, and we've been going ever since. And so I appreciate everyone's hard work over the years. None of us are getting any younger, so we have to find a way to keep this sustained as well as we move on. But we're glad all of you students are interested in this area, and I'm kind of living vicariously through you guys, because you're doing exactly what I wanted to do when I was your age here in the first place. So we're glad you're here, and we hope we can be some help to you as throughout your journey here.
Hey, Tom, I think that ARP 2600 is in the Studio for Creative Inquiry, and they've put a lot of resources into refurbishing it. So
Oh, really? Wow.
it's over there and working. And on that subject, if anyone's interested in synthesizers of the analog sort, besides the Studio of Creative Inquiry, the Carnegie Library in Oakland has a lending library for all kinds of small synthesizers that a lot of people check out and have fun with.
Oh, that's cool to know. So
That seminar series was actually I think it was 1981, and the people who were responsible for it were Phil Miller, computer science, Marilyn Thomas, who was then a brand new professor in the music department, and myself. And Roger was just entering computer science graduate school at the time. He overlaid an amusing time in which I was catapulted over the top.
yeah, that was fall of my freshman year, right when I got to campus. So anyway, I teach signal processing courses too. I teach an electroacoustics course some of you may be interested in, and I love circuits and stuff like that. So if anybody's interested in that stuff, come see me.
So while you guys were doing that here at Carnegie Mellon, I was at Pitt maintaining the electronic music studio over there. So I worked on ARPs and buchlas and synthesizers like that. And I actually created a few electronic devices over there. I'm sure they're in the trash can now, but somebody seemed to be using them at the time. So that's really where I got my chops in terms of building and maintaining analog equipment, like tape recorders. Tape recorders are like pianos that need to be tuned constantly. I had to tune tape recorders every single day to make them work perfectly. Okay, Chris Donahue, are you here by any chance? No? Okay, so did I miss anybody that I invited to be the guests to introduce themselves.
Did Lori Heller, did I check in?
Lori Heller will join us in December. She's on her way to Paris to teach there for a semester.
Oh.
And so she wrote and said she wasn't available today, but she'll be back in December or so do you want to tell us something about Lori?
Well, I first met Lori when she was a postdoc working in auditory localization, which was what I had been doing. That was in Connecticut. She came here. She's been doing a bunch of interesting work in identifying objects by how they sound and how they, and other things related to that. But she's also been doing a lot of other stuff recently that I'm not really on top of. So I don't feel that that's a very satisfying introduction to Lori. She's a very nice person, and she teaches the course in psychology in auditory perception.
Yeah, she's a psychologist working in the Dietrich College, but a lot of her research is related to music. So if anyone is interested in doing a music research project in terms of psychology and machine learning, that's what she's doing now. And she welcomes any students to join her class or to work with her privately in some kind of project. Okay, so let me see. Would you like to introduce yourselves now? So Felix, you want to start?
Oh, okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Felix. I think most of you might know me. Hi. I'm one of the two TAs here at the recording studio. I TA sound recording, adding and mastering, multi-track. So you're gonna take one of them, or you should take all of them. But yeah, I did my undergrad here as a music tech major. Now I'm returning as a master's student. My main kind of research interest is in like recording and also in location-based entertainment. So theme park design, audio visual system design, and human computer interactions and things like that. So if you're interested in that kind of things, talk to me. Always got some project going on and need some help with that. And yeah, I think that's it. Yeah.
Felix forgot to mention that he commuted on his internship last year to Florida, sometimes 2 and 3 times a week.
Yes, I had an internship at Universal Creative down in Orlando, Florida. And I was also teaching a studio here on mixing. So I had to travel between Orlando and Pittsburgh, but that was really fun.
So you got a lot of travel points, right?
Oh yeah, big time. Yeah. A lot of credit card points and airline status. But I Spirit Airlines. So, yeah, if you're interested in any of my internship experiences, also feel free to talk to me. It's been a fun journey.
Corin, do you want to tell us about yourself?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Cord. I'm a music and tech sophomore this year. And I'm also the second TA for the recording studios. And yeah, I don't know what to do for myself.
So Corin neglected to mention that he lived in the studio. And when he wasn't over there working on his computer and creating a website for the recording studio,
Yes.
he was in the drum booth making a lot of noise. Okay. Good.
Hi guys, my name's Theo. I'm a master I'm in the Masters of Entertainment Industry Management program. I'm not a master of anything yet. I'm a trumpet player. I did my undergrad in jazz performance, and I'm here to learn some more about music technology, recording, production, all that stuff. So
He wishes he were here instead of there, right?
yeah, basically, yeah. It's nice to meet all.
Tino?
Oh, thank you. I'm Tino. You might know me as Marco. And I'm a pianist and a junior in the music technology program. You'll probably see me around campus at your local tap class or ballet class or at one of those, cocktail events playing in the corner. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Vishwajit. Everyone calls me Vishwa. I am a master's student in music and technology here. I did my undergraduate in math and physics. I majored in math, minor in physics, but I've been playing piano pretty much all my life, and I'm into producing electronic music, and that's what got me here. I was really interested in the intersection between the sciences and engineering and music, and I'm excited to see what CMU offers. Thank you.
Oh, hi, I'm Victoria. I am a junior in music tech. I don't know what else to say. I grew up playing the piano and the violin, and I play the guitar. If you guys are a freshman, you might have seen me perform for President's Welcome. Awesome.
Hi, I'm Rowan. I'm a freshman in music and technology. I I sing and I play guitar. I produce my own music, as probably all of you. But and then I'm really interested in how STEM things relate to music things, and that's really cool.
Hi, my name's Arushi. I'm a sophomore in music and tech. I grew up always just singing and playing the piano, specifically like jazz, like pop rock bands, more in terms of like performance than I was ever into classical. And I also produce and write my own music. You can stream me on Spotify. Do that. Maybe you should do that. And yeah.
Hi, I'm Ronald. I'm a junior in music and tech, and I'm probably considering a major in PS. So nerd, I know, I'm a nerd. But yeah, I also play the cello for quite a big part of my life. And yeah.
Hello, I am Pale. I majored in computer science here, and now I'm back studying music as I want to use that to help teach about diverse people, black and white, queer and straight, ladies and gentlemen, and the rest of us in tech history.
I'm Alan. I'm a freshman doing BXA, computer science and music tech. Well, do some production in J-pop. Well, yeah, looking forward for the journey and all that.
Hi, I'm Liam. I'm also a freshman doing the exact same thing Alan is, so CS Music Tech in the BXA program. And I came to CMU because I really wanted to see all of the creative things that you can do with music and technology and the sort of entertainment that you can make from it, whether that's like VR, AR, or other interactive experience. So I'm really excited for that.
Hello, I'm Preston. I'm a senior. I'm a senior in BXA, ECE, Music and Tech, and I've been playing instruments for a long time, but I prefer to make them instead. Digital instruments that use haptics and control theory to make them do cool things.
Teddy.
Hi, I'm Teddy. I am a music and tech sophomore. I play the piano and viola classically. So I really like playing instruments and music, but I just so happen to also like to do all the math and ECE stuff too. So yeah. Hello, everyone.
Hi, I'm another freshman in music tech. Nice to meet you guys. And I also play trumpet. I like to make music. I like electronic music, and I'm also interested in synthesizers. And so I hope I can work with you guys in the future.
What's your name?
Kevin.
Kevin.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Mandy. I'm also a sophomore this year. And actually, I entered CMU as an EC student, but after taking the first recording class, I decided to transfer into BXA. So I'm currently EC and music recording because I want to spend more time here with the two TAs and Riccardo. Yeah. So last summer, I worked with one of the biggest orchestra symphony in China to help with their recording and mastering and also their live performance. So yeah, thank you.
Hi, I'm Cal. I'm a AMS in music tech. I've done a bunch of live sound and I did studio stuff before that, and I just want to get back into that. That's why I'm here.
I'm Ryan. I'm a music and tech sophomore. I like music a lot, and I like music and tech, so that's why I chose it.
Awesome.
Hi everyone, my name is Lin, and I'm a first year master's student in music and technology. I took my undergraduate's a double major in music and data science, so I have I am interested in both, and my primary instrument is piano. I'm here because I want to build AI companions for performances. So AI assisted performance with the goal to lower the technical barriers to performance. So I would love to communicate with a personal haptic feedback, the instrument interfaces. And I look forward to learning from all of you. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Justin. I'm in the music and tech. I'm doing my master's in the music and tech program. I'm originally from Canada. I don't know if there's any Canadians in the room. Yeah, let's go. I did my undergrad at the University of Toronto in ECE, but I did take some, piano lessons before that. My interest is in music theory, specifically microtonal music theory and harmony and general music education. I think people who play music should learn more music theory than how much is being taught right now. And I would love to do my research in trying to use tech to kind of help people learn more about music theory and just music education in general.
Hi everyone, my name is Bruno. I did my undergrad in computer engineering, and I'm a first year MNT student, master's program. And one of my interests is also lowering the barrier to music creation, because I was never classically trained. I started making music on the computer, and I'm just so excited to collaborate with y'all on it.
Hello, I'm Shani. I'm my second semester in my music tech master's program because there was some visa problem last semester, and I took that time to do my internship in China. I was at Tencent Games and also Lilith Games, doing mostly sound design and games.
I'm Anthony. I'm a junior in the music tech program. I'm a pianist, and nowadays I do a lot of game audio programming stuff, especially low latency audio feedback. So yeah. I would say that.
Hello, my name's Sam. I'm new to all of you probably. I recognize a couple of you from Scotch and Soda, Oklahoma. I played horn one. But yeah, so I originally came here as a horn player, and I want to produce and record. So I'm doing AMS and production record.
Hey everybody, I'm Ben. I'm a senior BXA with CE in music tech. I find myself more interested in the signal processing side of things, so mandatory plug for signals and systems and DSP. And this summer I was able to do some bioacoustics research here, which
I'm Justin. I am a fifth year senior in BXA in EC and music tech. I grew up playing the piano, and recently, thanks to President, I started playing electric guitar too. So now I'm really deep into that. I basically started into music tech because I am a huge audiophile, and basically to the point of I basically tested every single headphone in the store possible, even though I really much annoyed the owner. And I'm also really into synthesizer and electronic music. Basically, anything that can make a good sound is something I'm interested in. So that's kind of why I'm somewhat in the, I guess, in the signals and also in the analog circuitry domain. So yeah.
Well, if there is a gear freak among us, it would be him.
Yeah.
All right, so online, who is there that would like to introduce themselves?
Should I? Okay. You hear me?
Yes.
Wait, can you hear me? I'm not pretty sure.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So I'm actually not a CMU student. I'm currently based in Illinois. I'm in UNUC. I'm major in CS plus music major, and I joined this course because I'm a really big fan of Professor Schulz. And yeah, basically he determined, like, oh, he helped me determine that I'm going to make my career path into this area. So I'm choosing CS plus music instead of psychology, I guess. And I've been working with my laptop for music for a couple of years. Like I suck at instrument playing, but I do sing in choir as a bass one. And I have a lot of experience using vocal generation engines. So if any of you interested in like Vocaloid or ACE engines, please let me know. Yeah. And also I'm in CS plus music because I want to create tools that enhances personal composition experience, which is like how Spotify enhances your personal listening experience. I want to enhance your composition experience as a individual composer. So yeah, basically that. Who am I? Thank you guys. Oh, I'm a freshman, by the way.
I can go if you guys can hear me.
Mhm.
All right, I'm Dominic. I'm in my second year of the Master's Music and Tech. Primarily interested in signal processing and machine learning. Specifically, I've been doing work with some feature extraction and instrument design in Max the past year, using some corpus manipulation stuff like Flucoma. So if you have any interest there, let me know.
I can actually go next. So, hi guys, my name is David. I'm a junior in music and tech, and I've been writing some educational content on signal processing. So if you guys are interested, reach out to Professor Schulz. I think he knows what I'm talking about, and I play the guitar. Yeah, thank you.
Elon.
Sean?
Yeah, Sean.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. So I'm Sean. I'm a junior in music tech. I don't know what I'm really interested in, but I'm just here around and taking all the music and CS courses. But I took my first course in signals and systems. I think it's really cool. And then I give a shout out to 15322. It was Professor Dannenberg's course 10 years ago, and you could see him in our course book. So make sure to check it out.
I think it's Dylan, but I'm not sure if it's active.
Yo, what's up?
Yo, hey!
He is there. Dylan.
Hey.
Introduce yourself.
Hi, my name's Delon. I'm hold on, let me turn my camera on. I'm a junior in music and tech. I am currently at home. I just moved into a house, which is exciting. And yeah, in 290, which is very exciting this semester. So excited to learn more and yeah.
And am I right, Dylan, that your dad was a student of Rich Stern?
I believe so, yeah.
Oh, very true. How did you know that?
Because his dad told me. I didn't think he would make it up.
No, Juan Leon. Very good guy.
Okay, who's next on our list?
I think that's everyone.
Is that everybody?
Yeah.
Okay, well, applause for everyone who introduced themselves. Okay, does anyone else have any other information you want to give? So we're going to stop recording, and I'll just, for 1 minute before we do, I'm going to tell you about next week. Next week, we're going to have our student employment from Carnegie Mellon team. give the seminar. And they're going to talk about the tech fair that's coming up the week after. So as music and tech majors, I don't know whether you heard about this before, but every year Carnegie Mellon has a tech fair where they invite all these big companies. And I don't know whether music and tech people were ever involved, but this year they will be. So I told them, yes, I told them they had to invite people that you would be interested in, and they would be interested in you. So we'll see who shows up. COVID took a big hit on that seminar or that thing that they had every year with the tech companies. But now I think we're back in business. Okay, so and the week after, I'm not sure yet, but we'll find somebody. So every week we start, you can be here or you can be online. We do take attendance. You are required, many of you are required to take this course. And it's pass-fail. So make sure that it's a pass. And we take attendance, even if you're online. We can see who's here. And we can know if they respond when we send them a little message.
Is it at this same time every week?
Yes, it's always 4 o'clock. And we start exactly on the dot at 4:01. I figure give everybody 60 seconds to get themselves organized and log into the thing. Yes, exactly the same time.
So there is a Canvas page for this course. It will be published soon when I get to it. And also, if you have a specific reason that you have to miss a class, we'll be also uploading the recordings to the Canvas page as well as YouTube. So in the case of you missing one, not a big deal. You can write a quick summary response on Canvas to make up that attendance, just to prove that you watched the recording. But I think we have 3 excuses. Like you can miss 3 of the seminars in total. So, but yeah, the YouTube recordings are always there, so you can watch also like recordings from previous semesters as well. You know,
People have some interesting and unusual surprises in seminar.
Yeah.
Okay, do we stop recording? Everybody have a good day.